So we'll get this. All right, lovely. G'day, everyone. Welcome to the quick presentation on basically what me and Jen and our UK team are up to at the moment. We've, as most of you know, we are using the Isagenix products. We have done for the last couple of years. We recently got back from the States where we had our eyes opened basically to the massive commercial opportunity of this business. And we have returned to London with renewed determination to now go all in and create our own commercial enterprise. So what we want to do is basically just share this with everyone back home. Like this presentation is specifically for my Australian crew. So anyone that's in Australia that wants to get on board, then pass this on to anyone that you like. Because this is geared towards that. But if you've got any questions on the UK market or anything, then get in touch and we can push on from there. So I will just share my screen. So the vision of the company is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So it's important, it's not a diet company, it's a health and wellness. So it's the whole sphere of health and wellness. Industry stats: the weight loss industry is nearly $16 billion a year, energy is 121, performance 31.1, healthy aging 90.7, and wealth creation, interestingly, there is approximately 700,000 Australians and New Zealanders who currently earn an additional income through direct selling. So it's the new market where your wages are no longer secure. I'm not trying to create fear in people, but you would be mad in this day and age not to create multiple streams of income. We see it all the time. You see multiple YouTube videos of people talking about creating that additional income, whether it be from real estate, whether it be from small businesses. This is the platform. Direct marketing is the platform to facilitate that shift and allow you to set up multiple commercial enterprises on your own for your family. That's yours. So it's brilliant. The actual products, I'm not going to go into the products on this presentation because I've had people ask me to talk to them about the opportunity. So what I will say is they are completely backed by science. Isagenix has a number of more than 50 full-time scientists, nutritionists, technical staff that actually are constantly striving for excellence to make sure that we get the best nutrition possible. Otherwise, it's not scalable and it's not marketable. So it's in their interest to do that. We know they do that because when we put the products in us, we feel amazing. So it goes without saying that we're having the best, but it's important that is actually backed by clinical science. In Nashville, we saw up on a stage a presentation where there would have been in excess, I think, 15 doctors, Jen, 15 people with PhDs that were professors and whatnot from universities, multiple universities around the States and around the world that were validating these products, and they've published them in peer-reviewed journals. This is not a farce. This is not, none of it is BS. It is 100% the best nutrition you can get your hands on. So that's that out the way. IsaBody Challenge, I can talk more about this next week, and certainly when the girls go through the actual products next week, then they'll go more into IsaBody Challenge. But it's a 16-week, door-to-door challenge where you take the products and then you experience your own transformation over that 16-week period. So you get the products in you follow the program for 16 weeks, and if you follow the program, I will personally promise you that you will see results. 100% you'll see results. If you don't, you won't, and it's as simple as that. So you can't buy the products and do nothing with them. If you buy the products and follow the program, you will see results. And whether it's performance, whether it's more energy, whether it is weight loss, whether weight loss is your goal, and whether it's losing the visceral fat, the bad fat around your organs, whether that's your goal, you will 100% see results. So I challenge anyone that's considering the products to do this 16-week challenge and prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. I'm moving slightly onto the commercial side now. So as I said, I'm not going to bang on about the products. Products speak for themselves, in my opinion. So 81% of Australians, and I'm sure there's similar statistics in the UK and across the globe, suffer from financial stress. Now, that's an incredible number. So there's 81% of people that are potentially in need of assistance to pay bills. Now, what we can give people is a gift of an opportunity to allow them to then pay their bills on time, to allow them to have residual income, to allow them to have that buffer between what they get paid and what they actually need. Because everyone's got that buffer, right? That's why banks make money out of bank overdrafts. So if you don't need that bank overdraft, you don't need your credit cards, because your residual income is your credit card, your bank overdraft, your personal loan. Your ability to do what you want when you want is made easier through creating an additional stream of income. And it alleviates the stress that we're talking about here with 81%. How do we do this? How does it all happen? Okay, it is incredibly simple, and it's mind-blowing how simple this is once you do get your head around it. Okay, you buy the products and you share them with people, and it is literally that simple. Now I'm going to run through I'll show you this quickly, how we actually do it, but the process is called you share, they share, repeat. Now the repeat part of you share, they share is about duplication. So you share your products with someone, you share the business opportunity with someone that's in need of it, then they take that opportunity, they take from you what you have shared with them, and they share with other people. And then they teach those people how to share with other people, and so on and so forth. And that is called duplication. And that is how you create a residual income that will build a financial wall around your family. That is how you do it, through duplication. You cannot continually try and you can't just market the stuff directly, constantly. You have to duplicate that experience so that others will grab for that gift you've given them, and then they will run with it. And that's how you create success in your business. How do we do it? I will run through this on the whiteboard because I always found it easier than someone showing me on a screen. I'm going to be using Australian dollars today, but certainly anyone that wants me to run it in different currencies, then just DM me and I'll do it on the whiteboard for you in different currencies. Just to avoid confusion, I'll just do Australian dollars today. So you join Isagenix. You then share with 2 people, okay? And then you teach them to share with 2 people. Okay, that is called you share, they share. If you do all of that within 60 days, you will earn 820 Australian. Okay, so that's in 2 months. That's 410 a month. Who could do with an extra 410 a month? It's an extra 105 a week. Okay, it's a large amount of money that can certainly create a buffer. It can allow you to take your kids to the movies. It can allow you to do these. It might allow someone to put fuel in their car. So consider it. Consider how easy it is. I'm going to go through the whole presentation. I'll come back to the comp plan on the whiteboard. These are the founders of the company. Okay, and I show this because it's important to understand that the company is not going anywhere. Okay, John Anderson, the chemical genius that came up with the products, assisted Eric Coover in generating the products. Eric Coover and Kathy Coover, inspirational couple in their 70s. Absolutely incredible. I think they're both in their 70s now. And Eric Coover, their son, who's married to the golden girl of Isagenix, Peter Kelly, who's from my home state, WA, who became a millionaire in Isagenix, met Eric Coover. Now they've started a family. The motivation and drive that this family, the Coovers and John Anderson, have towards this company is second to none. I've never seen anything like it. The company itself is not going anywhere, so you do not have to worry about the rug being pulled out from underneath you as you build your empire. Build your empire. They're not going anywhere. Eric Coover and Peter, Eric's in his mid-30s. I'm not sure how old Peter is, but they're not going anywhere. This is a family company. It's staying in the family, and they look after the associates. Here we go again. Over 15. It's not over 15. It's over 16 years in business now. They started in 2002. We're in 12 countries and counting. I think we're in 13 now. We've just gone into South Korea. I'm not sure when that's launching. I understand that it's going to be launching later this year. And the cumulative sales surpassed 5 billion. I think that figure needs to be tweaked. This is an older slide, but it's a $1 billion company. Sales are past $1 billion, and it's 100% not going anywhere at all. So there is a platform there. There's a commercial platform that you can draw on. We don't have to worry about all the rubbish that you would if you were to go and start up your own business. You get looked after in that sense. All you have to worry about is marketing your own brand in the best possible way and duplicating duplicating the ability to share these products. And once you do that, you will be successful. It's a simple process, and that's it. Jan, you're around, Hunt. Do you want to run through the disclaimers? You there? Right, basically, Jen was going to do the disclaimers.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
So we've talked a little bit about the compensation plan. It's really important to understand that there are different factors that depend on people's individuals to make a business out of Isagenix. So this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's really important to understand that it's all about income levels will vary depending on all your different levels of so income levels will vary depending on how much effort you put in, how much skill you have, how much time you put into it, and how much you want to follow the system. So we're not talking about a get-rich-quick plan at all here. It does take work, and you need to understand that all that does depend on those factors. Also, when we talk about the products a little bit more, that weight loss results do vary. Average weight loss is 4.1 kilos after 30 days, but that does depend on people's individual physical makeup, activity level as well. So those are our disclaimers. So that's really important to understand that as well as we go through.
Thanks, Jan. 100%. And obviously, if you get people that are against direct marketing, and in my opinion, they've tried direct marketing for 2 weeks. They've asked 2 people. Those 2 people have said no, they've given up. So, of course, it's not going to work. And if you put in the effort, it'll work. And from my end, it's as simple as that. So the last slide here is hang on. So the different packs, we've got weight loss, energy, performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. So they're the solutions that we offer. Consider what might be good for you. What's been good for us is the weight loss, energy, performance, and wealth creation. And in another 10 years, I have no doubt it'll be healthy aging. These products aren't going anywhere anytime soon. I'm not going to stop using them. I've used them for the last 2 years. I feel better in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s. And I want to get as many people on board as possible with our team. We've got an incredible UK team, and we will be successful. And I just want to share this gift with everyone that I know, people I don't know. If anyone's got any questions and you see this video, feel free to hit me up directly, and I can tee up a phone call and have a chat with you. Have you guys got anything else? Ellie? No? Jen?
Are you going to run through you share, they share on the board?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Can you come through and hold the board?
Yep.
Hang on, I'll probably do it. So, I'll do the Australian comp plan. Just missed that. So if we go here, okay, how it works, what's that mean?
Is that mine?
It's yours.
Okay.
Sorry, you can see this hasn't been. There we go. All right. So I buy the products. Okay. Ross buys the products. He decides, starts having them after a week, thinks these are amazing, sees the difference, finds they're unreal, decides to share them with his friend Martin and Clint. Okay. Out of that, because he's shared with Martin and Clint, he gets 80, Isagenix gives him $80 Australian from both Martin and from Clint. If he does that within the same week, he gets 160, they double it. So within 1 week, he gets 160 plus 160, okay? Then he teaches, out of that, then he gets his first rank advancement, so he becomes a consultant out of that, okay? So Isagenix gives him another 50, okay? So out of that, he's got 370 Australian for sharing with 2 people. Now, bearing in mind, that's half the cost of a pack. So you've nearly got free supplements after sharing with 2 people, okay? Depending on the size of your pack, but you're almost there. Then when I was talking about duplication, So then you teach Martin how to share with 2 people that he's got. So Martin thinks, well, all right, I've been dating this bird on Tinder. She needs to lose a bit of weight. I'm going to hit her up and see if she wants to join. So Julie signs up after a bit of an argument, but she's in, okay? And then Martin's best mate, Jono, he signs up as well. Okay, he's not having much luck in the dating scene either. So for that, Ross gets another 100 because he's shown Martin the art of duplication. He's taught him how to teach 2 people. Okay, Clint, his mate's getting married. His mate's called Gary. He's getting married and he's having a kid. So he introduces Gary to the products. Okay, and then Clint also introduces an ex-girlfriend of his, Jamie, and she gets on board as well, okay? For that, he gets an extra 100. Ross gets an extra 100. And because he's made 2 consultants, okay, because now Clint and Martin are both consultants, Isagenix gives him a rank advancement to manager, which is an extra 250. Okay, so out of all of that, you get 820. That's the Crystal Manager. If you get that within 60 days, okay, you've got 60 days to get that done. All you're doing is introducing 2 people to the products and then showing them how to introduce 2 people through training calls. Lean on your people upstream. Lean on your people that you're upline in your business. Ask them for advice. Ask them to get on 3-way calls, okay? More than happy to get on 3-way calls if you're in our team. Any one of us. We've got a very solid team in the UK, and any one of us is highly approachable for calls in and outside of the country. So let us know. Happy to help. But that's it, 820. And that is, your pack is now free. So you've got free supplements. So if anyone's paying for supplements out there, you need to stop. You need to just you will get free supplements. I've not paid for supplements for 2 years, and I still train 5 times a week. I get free supplements. Our house is jam-packed with them. So consider that. If you only want free supplements, that's what you need to do. Consider it. Okay, anything else? Have you guys got anything?
That's awesome.
Jen? Happy days. What we'll probably do is probably stop the recording there, but what we'll do, guys, we're going to do these videos on Sundays. Jen's going to do a product video next week, and possibly getting a hand from Ellie, and they're going to run through all the products for because they're more in tune with all that, all the different protein powders, where they come from, why they're good, what ingredients they have in them, and that sort of thing. So it'll be 10 a.m. next Sunday again, so we can fit in with the Australian, UK, and New Zealand time. We're trying to bridge that gap between time zones. So it'll be 10 a.m. next Sunday again. Jump on, have a look. We're going to maintain the recordings of all these videos and keep them online. So show them to your people, get yourself paid, and get your people paid. Let's do this.